What if I told you there's a way to make $100 per day that requires less work than your current job, no special skills, and you can do it in just an hour per day? Last month alone, I made over $11,000 from a single video using one of these lazy methods, and I'm about to break down all three for you step by step. Hey there, I'm David. I've been doing this online business thing full-time for 5 years, and I've generated over $550,000 using nothing but free traffic. By the end, you'll have 3 proven lazy methods that can start bringing in $100 plus per day, and I'm going to show you exactly how to get started with each one. All right, so let's jump into lazy method number 1, and this is going to be ebooks. Okay, we're going to create ebooks, but we're going to do it in a lot faster way than you normally had to do it 5-10 years ago. We're going to use the power of AI, and you can see right now we're going to be using Google's Gemini right here. Okay, so you can see right over here I have a prompt down here, and it says I want to create a 20-page ebook teaching how I made money on Udemy selling courses. Can you create a prompt that would help guide the AI to create the ebook for me? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just push enter. It's going to go out there, and AI is going to do its thing. It's going to think. So we have this right over here. You can see we have the ultimate ebook prompt right here. We have our AI persona, project goal to write a 20-page ebook titled, it even gave us our title, The Udemy Blueprint, How I Turned My Knowledge into a Profitable Online Business. Really cool stuff. So we can come over here, and then now what it's going to do, we have it already created an outline for us just based on that really small initial prompt, and it's taking this and it's running with it. Now we can change some things, we can steer it the way we want to, but essentially it's doing a great job. Right now, what we're going to do is we already have our outline, chapter 1, chapter 2, and so forth, right? So we have a full-blown outline right here. What I'm going to do is say author name is David Mills, and I'm going to use my name as an example because I actually have made thousands of dollars on Udemy selling courses. So I technically could create this into an ebook, and I'm going to create this tutorial as practical as I can so you guys can see how it's really done, right? So we're going to say author name is David Mills, and I'm going to say go ahead and write the first chapter. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let AI do its thing. It's going to write the chapter for us. And then what we're going to do while it's writing the chapter, we're going to go over here. I'm going to show you where we're going to create our ebook. Now, there's a lot of other softwares out there. Just type in ebook creation software, stuff like that. But I find it's best, and most of you have a free Canva account and you know how to use Canva. So I would just use Canva, right? Come in here, go into create, and we can use, we can go into a document and we can open it up and just go with a blank document, but they do have some templates over here, and I'm gonna just pick a template right over here, and it's gonna open up and we can do some things. We could change the color around. So maybe I wanna go over here, and we can just double click on that, and we can actually come over here and you can see all these different templates that we could go with right over here. Let's just say we maybe pick this one. So we just change the way that that looks. We push save and go back over to see what Gemini is doing for us. We have chapter 1 right here, but what did we title our book? And this is the Udemy Blueprint. So we'll go like that. We'll come back over here, and I'm going to paste and match style. So we have the Udemy Blueprint. We're going to come over here. Maybe I'll go with some line spacing right here. Make this a little like that right there. And then we can go over and we can get the how I turned this into a business right here. I'm going to go right click and paste and match styles right there. I'm going to do a Control A, and we'll take this font down a lot to like a 20 maybe and see what that looks like. Okay, so maybe we want to go with like 50. So we'll just start increasing it so it'll look a little bit better, maybe like something like that. And then we can take and move this down a little bit. So you can see, you get the point right over here. You can do some different things. And I think that this might be where we can add the image. So let's go back over here, go to profile pic, and we can add the profile pic in here now. So let's go grab that image over here. And then we do a background remover right over here. And what we're gonna do is move that over, and then we will kind of make this look nice and professional. So we'll move that up like so, and then move myself over a little bit. Then you'll be able to push save, and then now we're looking pretty darn good, right? Now you're gonna come in here and we're gonna go back into chapter 1 we've got right over here. And so what we would do is just come over here and grab chapter 1. I'm not gonna do the whole thing for you, but I will show you just this first part, right? So we'll come in here and you double click to where it highlights everything. And that's the secret. You right click and you match and paste style right there. So there's your chapter 1, and then we'll push return right there. And then what we can do is come in here and grab our first chapter like so. And there's our first chapter. We'll copy that. We'll come in here, and what I'll do is I'll just pretty much just kind of highlight this whole thing right here. We don't really need the rest of this. We do have that bottom right there. Maybe we'll keep that. Maybe we'll keep the signature right there, but we'll just come over here like so, and we'll push delete. And then we'll come over here, and this is where we'll insert, and we'll do paste and match style. And now we have our chapter 1. We're looking really good. Then you could come in here and you could add images, like right over here, do a return, push the plus button here, add designs, add images, and so forth. And then when you're done, you're going to go over here and you're going to push the share button, and then you're going to download this right over here. And then you're very important. You're going to go up to file, type, and it's PDF standard. You could even go into a high PDF, but PDF standard, and then download. And then but remember, add all the chapters in there, add images, go and rewrite some of it, read through it, spend 3 or 4 hours creating a real high level book. And then you'll have a nice PDF. We'll go over here and go to downloads, and you'll be able to see that you have your nice download that someone could actually go and pay for. And then what you're going to do with the ebooks is you're going to go over to a place called Gumroad. And I've sold, I'll log in just to show you that this actually works. I'm going to go into my dashboard real quick, and you'll be able to see right over here, $12,000 right there, $1,400 right there, $2,800 right there. And you'll be able to see total earnings over almost $24,000 using this platform. And all you do is just come over here to products, right, with your ebook, and then you would go and create new product right here. You would just collect ebook right here, put the name right there, go through, set the price, $19.99, and go through the instructions there. And then boom, you will be able to put this up easily and start making money from it. But what's the next thing you're going to need? You're going to need traffic. And what I recommend for this lazy method strategy, you're going to go and you'll have your social media accounts. You'll have a website. You can have Pinterest and send Pinterest traffic over to your website. And then also finally YouTube. And basically once you create those, build your audience up and start getting some traffic on a daily basis, you will start making sales like this, like clockwork. It's such a low ticket item that you could sell 2, 3, 4, 5 of these a day, easily start making that $100 per day. And the more effort that you put into this up front, the less effort later on down the road that you actually have to put in. I still make sales from these courses that I built 5 years ago, and I still have people buying them to this day. Now we're going to go into the second strategy and method. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick a product. So this is a software tool that I use. It's a really big AI content writing software, and I can just show you right over here that I actually do pay for this, and you'll be able to see that I'm on a professional annual plan right here, and my plan is active, so I actually pay. And then what I end up doing is I go out there, and there's all kinds of different tools. There's a Koala Writer, Koala Chat, Koala Images, and all these solve problems for people where you could, instead of people using Midjourney and all kinds of other tools, you can just have everything, all your content needs in one place right over here. And so I recommend this one. And then what you would end up doing is you'd go and sign up to their affiliate program, right? And so just go type Koala Writer affiliate program, and you'll go sign up right over here. You'll see on this page, you'll sign up, but you can also go in, and I'm just going to go log into my account, and then you'll be able to see that they've paid me $11,600. I have $585 in commissions that they haven't paid, and my total earnings over $12,000 that I've made over 148 sales right there. So, and what I recommend you doing, the secret sauce that nobody's going to tell you, is that you want to go and pick a couple high quality products that there's actually traffic going to. You're able to see that there is 140,000 monthly visitors going to this site right now. It's an established company. People need this software, and there's enough traffic and buzz about this, but then you want to be smart about how you can go out and get traffic. I recommend for this particular strategy that you would use like YouTube and tutorials and so forth, and then go start doing tutorials on how to use Koala Writer. Then you'll go out there and you'll actually start making these videos. But that's what I'm recommending, is that you at least buy in. Like we go into the pricing over here. This is just an example, right? But in this case, you could get a plan for $9 a month, and this would definitely be enough for you to be able to get out there and start making some real content, because here's another thing that people don't teach you. How are you supposed to go out there as an affiliate and start making money and recommending a product that you're not actually paying for yourself, right? Really hard to convince people to buy this product when you didn't even buy it yourself, right? So go and buy the lowest plan, start familiarizing yourself with the software, and then you can go out there and start making some really good content on YouTube. You're going to drive traffic by just creating helpful content, tutorial-based content, and then just subtly say, hey, you know what? You want to go and sign up for your free trial to Koala Writer? There's a link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Boom. That's all you have to do. Go out there, and then you can start. And this is just one piece of software, and I've promoted hundreds of softwares over the years. So that's method number 2. And then finally, method number 3 is going to be, it's going to be a little bit similar to the first method, but this one's going to be selling an online workshop. And this is going to be easier than creating a course. And let's just say, for example, let's use the first method. Let's say I'm going to create a workshop on how I've made $10,000 with Udemy courses. So I'm going to go together and I'm going to basically, we can use Gemini because now it has a bunch of context, right? I can say, now create me a 45-minute workshop for this ebook. Basically want to teach what I know about making money selling courses on Udemy. And so right here, you can make this like a $17 ticket item. The sweet spot is probably about $17 to $37 because that is enough to where you're going to feel like you're making some money, but it's not so much that it's not an impulse buy. Once you start getting over $40, people start kind of needing to be a little bit more qualified in order to make the purchase. And then you get them in your funnel, then they're a buyer on your list, and you can market to them your more expensive course that's like $300, $500, $1,000, whatever. And you can see you're going to have a workshop outline right here. Now you can go out there and build slides and then go out there and actually teach this. Just go and use a screen recording software. You can go over to like my favorite one when I got started was called ScreenPal. So this is ScreenPal. You can get into it for like $3 a month. You could record your screen and just do a quick workshop, record it for 30, 45 minutes. And then you can go back and you can use Gumroad and you can say it's a digital product or a course or whatever you want to. You can use Gumroad. You can use another place called system.io. We can go check out sales funnels. And one of the ones I was using over here, I think it's this one right here. Maybe we can go and check out some sales through here and you'll be able to see that we have literally turned this on and made sales right over here. $400 products. I even got monthly subscriptions right there as well. Sales funnels right over here. We can go into another one. I think it's this one right over here. Yeah, right over here, $900, boom, 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 boom. All these people that bought a $900 product from me using System. So I just gave you 3 of the laziest ways to start making real money online. The ebook method can get you started this week. Affiliate marketing can have you earning commissions within days, and the workshop strategy as well. That's how I built my entire business. But here's the thing, knowing this information and actually implementing it are 2 completely different things. If you're serious about making your first $1,000 with affiliate marketing specifically, I've put together a free training that goes way deeper than what I can cover here in this video, and you can grab it in the description below. If you want to learn even more about making money with YouTube and affiliate marketing, then YouTube is recommending you watch this video next that will help you with your affiliate marketing journey. Go check out that video right now, and I'll see you in that video.